this lesson, we'll take a quick look at some possible alternative ways of playing B and B flat chords. And we'll use a little bit of music theory to show how we work these out. Starting with the most commonly used shape. So let's just work out what actual notes we're playing. On the 5th string here, we've got A sharp, B. On the 4th string, we've got D sharp, E, F sharp. On the G string, we're holding down G sharp, A sharp, another B. On the B string, we're holding down B, C sharp, D sharp. And then on the top string, we've got E, F, another F sharp. So from this, we can guess that the chord of B major contains the 3 notes B, D sharp, and F sharp. Now we look at where else on the lower end of the fretboard these notes appear. And we can then spot some possible alternative groupings of the 3 notes B, D sharp and F sharp that might be easier to finger for some players. This is probably the easiest. So I've got my first finger on the top string at the 2nd fret, and then I'm using my 3rd and 4th finger to hold down the G string and the B string at the 4th fret, like that. But it's a little trebly sounding for most applications. So here's another possibility that I actually quite like the sound of. Notice the little X on the 3rd string. This means that we need to mute the sound of this string. So I have my first finger holding down the note on the D string at the 1st fret, and the underside of that finger mutes the 3rd string for me. So we can hear the D string, but we've got a nice dead sound coming out of the G string. I then add my 2nd finger here on the B note at the 2nd fret on the 5th string, and my 3rd finger holds down the F sharp on the top string there. For the B flat chord, the options aren't quite so good. Here are the notes available to us for this chord: B flat, D and F. And again, we can use just the top 3 strings. Which gives us a viable chord, but one that again is a bit tinny sounding. There is another option that works okay for fingerstyle players, but isn't a realistic option, I think, if you're strumming the guitar. You can see on the diagram that I've muted or missed the 6th string and both the 2nd and 3rd strings as well. So if I was playing it fingerstyle, I'd finger this with my 2nd finger here on the note B flat on the A string 1st fret, and my ring finger on the top string 1st fret to get the F note. Then with my right hand I'd be playing the B flat with my thumb, the open D with my 1st finger, and the top string with my 3rd finger. And that sounds okay. But if you were strumming it, you'd use your 1st finger on this note and your 2nd finger on the top string, and then try and mute the 2nd and 3rd strings out by just touching them with these 2 fingers. At the same time, you'd be trying to mute the bottom string out either with the tip of this finger or the thumb. And it's incredibly hard to keep these notes clear and clean and not put pressure on these notes. So you've just got to keep those muted. Pretty hard to get a decent sound out of that one. So I'd probably say that as a beginner's lesson, I'd have to say that that's reserved for finger picking only. So, no really easy options, I'm afraid, but I hope that from amongst the tips and suggestions we've shown you in these soundbite lessons, you'll be able to adopt one or two approaches to playing these slightly awkward chords. If you found this little video useful, please do click on the like button if there is one, or leave a comment, and do feel free to share the video with your friends. And if you'd like to gain full access to all our guitar teaching materials, please do visit the Secret Guitar Teacher site and take a free look round at what's available there. See you again soon.